ABC's Mary Bruce says there were cheers inside the Biden headquarters in Wilmington as the verdict was read. They couldn't even hide it. She added, these guilty verdicts are a political gift to Democrats. I want to talk about that. Let's play the clip and let's talk about this. It's just a minute, 30-second clip.
Our team has heard that there were cheers inside the Biden headquarters in Wilmington as the verdict. Our team has heard that there were cheers inside the Biden headquarters. Our team has heard that there were cheers inside the Biden headquarters in Wilmington as the verdict was read. Look, President Biden has been very careful in the last weeks not to comment on this trial. That, I have been told, will now change now that we have.
He was very careful because he was told this is going to happen. We all knew it was going to happen. Just wait until it happens. Then you can do your thing.
Of a verdict. Obviously, these guilty verdicts are a political gift to Democrats, a political gift to the president. He is now running against a convicted felon. But don't expect the president to completely upend his campaign messaging because of this, I am told. This verdict is not now going to somehow become the centerpiece of his messaging to the American people.
Does anybody kind of miss when the deep state wanted to do something? It was kind of quick, clean, and easy. Even though it's messy, it's ugly. We don't want that to happen, but dang, it's almost like this is worse. It was almost clean when they just had some dude sit up in a tower and just handle it. This is almost worse. It's like death by 1,000 cuts.
Biden team is very well aware of former President Trump's argument, as we just heard, his claims that this is all somehow rigged. The president doesn't want to be overly celebratory and feed in to that narrative that this was somehow a witch hunt concocted by President Biden. He has been adamant that he had nothing to do with this. He has said that he has never had a single conversation with anyone in his administration, with the Justice Department, anyone about Donald Trump's legal troubles. What you can expect the president to do, though, is to continue to argue that Donald Trump, he believes, is unfit to serve, and he will make the argument that ultimately it is up to voters to decide Donald Trump's future, because as we have been noted, even if he does face any kind of prison time, that is likely, unlikely, but even if it does happen, not likely to happen, certainly before an election. And so the president is going to make the argument.
I don't know about that. Lawyers, talk to me here. How do we know what's more? It's possible. To my understanding, when sentencing comes, the judge could say it starts right today. I mean, they got to work out the logistics of the Secret Service. I don't think they'll be able to pass a bill. I know one of the black bootlickers, Benny Thompson, I think he sponsored the bill to say if you've been like they already knew, if you've been convicted, I believe, of a felony, you lose a felony. I believe that's what it said. I forgot. I covered it a while back. That you would lose Secret Service protection. But I don't see how that could pass. So the only way somebody could lose Secret Service protection is if Congress does a law, to my knowledge. I did that a while back where I looked it up. Hippie Fukin, let's just say that, 69, greetings from behind enemy lines in northern California. Appreciate you. On Rumble. So I do have Rumble hooked up and I can pull your comments. If you're listening on Rumble, I apologize. I can't. It's hard for me to jump back and forth, but StreamYard has it. I wish they would get X too. That'd be lit. Hippie says the Civil War has started. Yeah. Non-kinetically, yes. It's been going. Clearly has started. Krista Free says there's not going to be a civil war. That's what they want. See, I see that's what Mike Hasbaniz was talking about. Let me finish your comment, then I'll come back to that. Trump will appeal and it'll be overturned. Triggers so many problems with the judge's actions, particularly the instructions. So I do agree. But here's my thing, Krista. Thank you for the comment. So your first part is there's not going to be a civil war. There's a greater than 0% chance of that. So, but I agree with you. Ultimately, I don't think people have the energy for that. People are submissive. People don't want liberty. The country was started, basically the Revolutionary War was a civil war, basically, between us and, the country at the time and Great Britain. And so for liberty comes with understanding power. I'm looking at you, libertarians, and fighting for it. If you don't fight for it, you don't have liberty. So I agree. We're not going to have a civil war. Okay, I pretty much agree with that. That's what they want. They want a civil war. That's the same question Mike Hesbed needs brought up. I don't know. I am not sold that they want a civil war. I'm not sold on that. If they wanted a civil war, they could do that. I'm starting to put these videos, chopping them up, putting them in playlists. If you want more of this content, like, comment, subscribe, put notifications on. YouTube will feed it to more people, and I will give you more information. I'll give you more videos. If it doesn't, then we'll end it right here. But I appreciate you giving a bro a chance either way.
Middle MAGA.